सत श्री अकाल, नमस्ते, आदाब और ये है राज. Why am I speaking in Hindi? Let's start that again. Hey you guys, सत श्री अकाल, मैं हूं राज and welcome to my first ever makeup tutorial. I'm super excited for this. I have actually never been so nervous and excited at the same time, so I really hope you guys like this. If you guys are new to my channel, then make sure you guys subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and leave in the comment section below what you guys want to kind of see in the future, what kind of looks you want me to create. And yeah, this is a Diwali look. As you guys know, Diwali is around the corner and I'm super excited. It's my favorite time of the year, so I thought of doing this quick glamorous look for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy. So stay tuned in to know how to do this look. Okay, to start off with, we're gonna go with some moisturizer and some primer because this is literally my bare face right now. I have nothing on. So the very first thing I'm gonna use is my favorite moisturizer. I use this on a daily. It's Drops of Light by The Body Shop. So then we're gonna go in with a primer. I've been using this primer for a couple of days now and it's actually kind of growing on me. I bought it a couple of days ago, and it's something like anti-redness primer by Maybelline New York. I'm actually just gonna go in with my foundation first. So today I'm gonna be using the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Punjab. This is like the most unprofessional way you would do makeup, but it's okay. So as you guys can tell, that this foundation is absolutely amazing in terms of coverage. Now my skin is quite clear in terms of like coverage. I usually don't really like having too much coverage on my face because then it looks too cakey, but this is okay. I mean, this foundation is quite good in terms of keeping it quite down, like, you know. Okay, I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Macadamia. It's medium. Medium 1.5. Ooh. So I'm going to actually put this how I would usually put it. Like, I don't actually have a technique of putting concealer. I just literally... I'm going to be using the Naked Skin Concealer. This is weightless weightless complete coverage concealer in the shade Light Warm. Now this is a very light concealer for me, but I like having light concealers. I really like having light concealers, but this is a good concealer. This is a very good... I am going to be using my KatVonD palette, which is the Shade and Light Contour palette. I always forget the name of this palette. It's so embarrassing. So anyway, so I'm going to use this shade, which is kind of like a natural shade, so it kind of just... So I'm going to start off with the back, and I'm going to build it on the front, and it's just like, even if you put the top, because this is a very good palette. I really rate this palette. This has to be one of my favorite palettes for sure, in terms of contouring. I have tried a couple, and this is one of the best ones. So I start at the back and I bring it down here. It should be quite natural, like, you know, when you do your fish face. So it should be quite natural, because when you do your fish face, it should just bring it down to here. I'm also gonna put the same contour shade here. So just... Now I don't really have a double chin, but I get really conscious about it because when I take pictures, my face looks like that. So I do like to contour slightly extra, you know, extra, because extra is the way forward. So we're gonna actually contour the jawline. I'm gonna go with a bit of a darker shade, but I'm just gonna do the same thing. Just a very quick kind of shading technique. Oh my god. Did I just put too much? Yes, I did. What I'm going to use is my Huda Beauty Banana Bread Powder. It is amazing. It has to be one of the best powders I have ever come across on anything. So whilst I'm baking, we're going to start off with the brows. I'm going to show you guys quickly my brows. Today I'm going to use the Dip Brow Pomade. by Anastasia. Sorry, it's a bit dirty from the back, but it's okay. It's in the shade dark brown, and I'm actually just gonna put this on. I usually like to use this little section, like, you know, the lid, to actually put on the product here. Usually some people would put it here, but this way you can actually save the product and you can use it next time as well. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a line at the bottom, following the shape of my brows. Do one going down from the arch, so the arch is usually aligned with my nose. So basically I just literally make lines going down in like a this. So I'm going to blend it upwards. This is a lot of product, like I said. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Fit Me Maybelline Concealer in the shade 20. Okay, next up, I'm going to use the leftover product and the same brush to actually just kind of prime and conceal my eyelids. I'm going to do like a glam look, but not too over the top. So we're going to go with like some nice golden shades and some nice brown shades, some nice maroon shades to kind of just make it vibrant. Glam. So first of all, I'm going to use my Huda Beauty Desert Dusk eyeshadow palette, and I am going to go in. Woo! I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called the shade Eden. I'm going to go in with any flat brush to kind of just apply all over my lid. With the same brush, but the other side of the brush, I'm going to go with Desert Sand, which is the lightest shade in the whole palette, and I'm going to literally go in on the inner corners with the same brush. The inner corners, bringing it to the kind of crease, if that makes sense. So it's kind of coming into the crease. Then we're gonna go in with the crease. I am gonna go with the shade Amber from the same palette. So now I'm just gonna blend that out. So going backwards and forth in the crease. Okay. Now I'm going to go with the shade Quid, which is slightly of a darker shade, but I'm going to use the tiniest bit. So I'm literally going to tap all of it off, and I'm just going to go into the corners and the outer sections of the eyelid and kind of just blend that in so that it kind of just completes the outer sections of the eye. I don't know how to say this shade. I really don't know. Calecital is the shade. It actually looks very different in the camera compared to how it looks in real life, okay? And I'm literally just gonna use my fingertip to kind of just apply that in the middle. Now with the shade right next to it, I also don't know how to say this word. Nefertiti. It's kind of blinding, so I'm gonna go over that with the same shade. Now I'm going to be using a blending brush to kind of just blend this out. Again, I'm going to use the shade Amber. On my Instagram a couple of days ago, I actually asked you guys which eyeliner I should buy because I was getting bored of my Maybelline waterproof liner, which was the Matte Pro Ink or something like that. So you guys suggested a couple. I also grabbed the Huda Beauty one, but I will do a review on it on a separate video. For now, I'm just going to go in with the NYX, which you guys also told me to kind of grab. It's matte, and I just like using matte eyeliner. This is the first time I'm using this liner, so. This is such a thin brush. So next we're going to go with mascara. I'm literally just going to go with Luxurious Lashes Mascara by KIKO, and I actually got my hands on this whilst I was on holiday, and I was coming back from holiday. They had a massive sale going on at the airport, so I had to grab a couple of these. I'm going to go with the shade Saffron, which is kind of like the matching colour with my maroon outfit today. So I'm gonna go with the saffron color from the same palette. I actually put some mascara off camera underneath my lashes, and I was supposed to do that after, so I kind of messed up. At the inner corners of the eye, I am just going to go with the same shade that we went on at the top. So I actually did my lashes off camera because I am really not a professional at doing my lashes on camera. we're gonna move on back to the face, and we're gonna get rid of all of this baking that we almost kind of forgot about. I am now going to use a bronzer. This is my absolutely favorite bronzer. It is the NYX bronzer. It is the matte bronzer in the shade Deep Tan, and I absolutely love this bronzer because I think it's just amazing. Next, I'm going to use this Smart Essential Face palette by KIKO, and I actually also grabbed this when I was on holiday. It's a bit needs some cleaning because it's got a lot of my handprints, but it's got some lovely shades, and I'm going to use this lightest shade. It's actually a shade, it's called 04. I'm going to highlight. I'm going to use the Benefit Twinkle highlighter. It's super good, it's super bright, and it's really good for Diwali. So I'm just literally just gonna, ooh, and this brush I'm using is actually the Jaclyn Hill Morphe brush. So I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and this is absolutely amazing. It smells a bit horrible though. Okay, so just to kind of add to the look before I actually do my lips, I added some very nice jewelry. So we're going to go in with my lip liner, and the lip liner I'm going to use today is the NARS lip liner, which is a very nice, oh, I don't know what shade this is actually, but this is like a red maroon kind of shade in the lip liner. Then with the lip brush, I'm actually just gonna blend that in. Now I'm gonna go with a very nude MAC lipstick. This is in the shade Mull It Over, and here you have it. This is the final look. Thank you so much for everybody that watched. This was of course a Diwali look, but you can use it for parties and any weddings that might be around the corner for you as well. And from me, thonu saariyan nu bahut Diwali diyan mubarak. I hope Diwali brings a lot of light, a lot of joy in your lives, but make sure you guys care about the environment as well. Do not do many fireworks, even though we love looking at them, but make sure you guys stay eco-friendly. Of course, if you guys did like the video, give me a thumbs up and do leave a comment below as well. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you guys do subscribe to my channel as well. And yeah, let me know what you guys want to see in the future. Keep loving, keep sharing love, and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. It's Raj, and I'm signing out.